I turned my gas cap into an on and off switch for my electric CRF build, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. Hey everybody, this is Sean with the Steam Moto. So recently I've been working on adding an electrical disconnect switch for my battery circuit on the electric CRF 450 build. So I wanted to sleep better at night, and I wanted to have a good way to disconnect the circuit just when it's parked in the garage, or just if I'm at the track or wherever it may be. So I ended up finding a switch on Amazon. This is a high amperage DC switch that's commonly found in marine applications. It was real cheap, it's like 15 bucks. But it's a real simple on and off switch, nothing too fancy. But I purchased that, and then I started looking at how am I going to mount it inside the tank. So I didn't want the switch to be down underneath the frame or somewhere odd that's, or up on the handlebars. I wanted it to be kind of hidden, kind of secluded, and I've got all this extra space in the gas tank. So I figured, why not try to mount this into the gas cap? Well, I started trying to figure out how I'm going to mount it and physically mount it. I didn't really want to drill no extra holes just because. So what I came up with was a 3D printed idea that I designed. It's a multi-part component. And we have a top piece that actually threads onto the top of the gas cap here, or where the gas cap would go. And then we have a bottom piece which threads onto that. And then our switch actually goes into the bottom of that and will stick up through there. So now your switch will be down there. Now what I did is I added a groove on this top piece, and then I made a mock-up gas cap. So I put my logo on the top, and it basically has a wrench that reaches down through here, snaps onto the top, and then works the switch. So when we put that into the gas cap, or the gas tank rather, it looks something like this. So we screw this on here, and that is going to hold the whole unit together. Our base, we'll reach up in here, thread in, threads in, that snugs up, and then we'll put our switch in there. So our switch is sitting in there now, and then with our gas lid, we'll reach down in there, give it a little press to snap it into place, and now we have on and off. So it'll look basically like a stock gas tank, or gas lid, I'm sorry, but it's actually the switch for the DC power. So next, we're gonna get this tank all cleaned up, get it wired up, and then we're gonna put it on the bike, and then the bike's almost pretty much ready to be called done. So one thing that I recommend is the ceramic trim coat. I've been putting this on black plastic on my bikes, and it is mind-boggling how well it works and how well it covers and just stays on. It'll actually shine this up, which I'm going to show you right now. It'll look wet, and then it stays that way. Once it dries and hardens overnight, it still looks wet. It looks fantastic. It's Cerakote ceramic coatings. You can get this off Amazon. Comes with a pack of 10. And side note, you can use this on your fender flares on your car, and it makes them look phenomenal. So especially like if you have a Jeep or anything like that, it claims that one coat will last for 200 washes, and I almost believe it. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I think the bike overall turned out pretty good. I still got to do a few minor things to fix it up cosmetically, and a few mechanical things like bearings, but I love the way the tank turned out. That ceramic coating on the black really makes it shine and look really good. I'm going to get new plastics. I'm going to go ahead and probably polish up the frame, do a few small things like that. But the secret switch inside the gas tank turned out great. I think it's going to work pretty well. We'll see how long it lasts once we actually get it out in the woods and get it on the track. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and I think it's time to quit building and let's go ride.